All right, you guys, I wanted to jump on here and update you guys on the tips that I wanted to set forth for the Hard to Kill um, YouTube podcast that we're going to be launching here in the next couple of days. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about is you guys know my focus. My focus is to get the average person that is extremely out of shape or that has given up on life to make steps forward to become healthier, to become better, to have more energy, and to change their lives. And I know that a lot of us, we look at physical fitness or getting into shape, especially if we're really out of shape, we look at it as something so hard to do. And I think the hardest part is taking those first few steps. So I wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of give you a complete breakdown or the beginning of a complete breakdown of what I think needs to be done in order for you to take or have the strength to take the first steps into becoming a healthier person. So what those are is identifying what's not working. Okay, so a lot of times we think we need to go hire a trainer, we need to get on this crazy diet, we need to jump in the gym, which all those things are great, and those are stepping stones to get to where we want to be. But the first thing is to realize what's not working. So let's think about that. When you have a goal in mind, and or you're in a place in life that's not where you thought you would be or where you want to be. So we're going to obviously talk just about being out of shape, being overweight, being in an unhealthy state in life. So let's think about that and just break it down to the absolute simplest thing is what hasn't worked and what has gotten you to where you are today that we know isn't working. Okay, so obviously eating, lack of movement, lack of calorie burn, eating too much, maybe emotional eating. There's a million different reasons. I mean, it could be trauma, pain, divorce, financial ruin, all these things. But let's talk about just breaking it down to the simple daily choices. What are you doing right now, or what are the things that are your comforts that you're going to when you're down and out, you're depressed, you're stressed out, you have anxiety, and so forth. So one of the things that I've always looked at is what needs to change that hasn't changed, or if I'm in a spot, okay, let's just say financially, physically, mentally, relationships, I always want to say, okay, that hasn't been working, and that's why I am who I am or where I am today. So we need to make changes, okay? So obviously, we're talking about physical fitness, we're talking about health, and we're talking about being overweight. So what I want you to do is create an avatar in your head of the person that you want to be. Write it down. I want to be 50 pounds less, weight. I want to be stronger. I want to have better energy. I want to sleep better. I want to be happier. I want to have a more optimistic outlook on life. Okay, all of these things come as you get healthier. You are going to be happier. You are going to have more energy. You are going to sleep better. You are going to be happier as you make progress, and you're going to have a more positive outlook on life. So, ask yourself this simple question. This is where it all starts. What would that person that I want to be, what would the choices that they would make? Would they go to McDonald's? Would they eat fast food? Would they eat the chips? Would they eat the pizza every night? Would they eat the sugary cereal and the ice cream? Most likely, they wouldn't, okay? The person that you want to be is going to make better choices. You are in the position in your life right now, and it can all be tracked to the choices that you've made. So make better choices in the moment, right now, that are going to lead you to that person that you want to be in the future. And this is something that works in all aspects of life, but especially in physical fitness, health, being overweight. When you're done eating, move, okay? Get up, walk around the room, walk around the house, take a walk. Do whatever you can to just move. I don't care what it is, but move. Start out with 5 or 10 minutes every time you're done eating a meal. The next thing you need to do is say, when you're eating or when you're making the choice to go eat, what would the person that wants to be in better shape do? What kind of foods would they eat? Don't go crazy and be like, I have to eat only broccoli and chicken that has no flavor to it, okay? Make better choices. This isn't a drastic change. These are baby steps. So, I'm just going to throw this out there, and I'm going to get a lot of probably pushback on this. Let's say you are going to McDonald's, okay? And that's something that you do and you've done, and Instead of eating the juicy, nasty cheeseburger with bacon, eat the grilled chicken. Okay, just a small, simple step. And then in a week or 2 weeks, or even if you can, don't go to McDonald's. Okay, go to Chipotle. Go eat even barbecue. Eat somewhere where you can just get like actual meat or actual protein, actual veggies, that you're not having to eat these fast food in these massive chains. The bigger the chain of the fast food, they're going to be cutting corners in any way they can to save money. They're going to be in less quality food. Okay, so eat local, eat better choices, better food. All of us know what's good and bad for us. You don't need a trainer, you don't need nutritionists to know that McDonald's, Taco Bell, they're not good for you. Okay, eat clean as you can now, and then eat cleaner as you get used to eating clean. So one step at a time. We're not going to go just wild, like I said, in bland food and chicken and rice and broccoli. We're going to eat better now and even better down the road. So realize what's not working and what hasn't worked in the past, and that's the reason you are where you are. So take accountability where you are today, who you are today, in the state that you are in today, and let's make better choices on who you're going to be down the road. That's where we're going to start. We're not going to get into anything crazy. I'm going to be posting workouts, nutrition tips, and recipes on the YouTube channel. But for now, what I want you guys to do is decide who you want to be, write it down. Then when you go make a choice to eat, when you make a choice to move, what would that person do? Ask yourself that simple question. Would the fitter, better, happier person that I want to be, what would he eat? What would she eat? How would they act? And do that.